What's going on, guys? My name is Arbuckle and I'm the One Arm Gamer. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I'm going to drive, having my disability with one arm and all. And this came across me and a couple of my friends talking about what would be good topics for YouTube videos. Because I ask my friends and even some of my freaking Twitter followers all the time, what would be an interesting YouTube video? What would be entertaining for you to watch and listen to? And let me just say real quick, this gameplay, I cut like half the gameplay out. I started where I got my first kill, and I skipped through the chopper gunner and ended it a little bit early because this video was about 15 minutes long. This team deathmatch took forever, and I have no idea why. I guess everyone on the other team just camped the whole time. But back to my topic here. I'm tired. How am I going to drive now? The whole idea of me driving with one arm is quite hard to think about, like I've never thought about what it's gonna be like driving with one arm. I was at a yard sale this morning and I didn't really say anything. I was sitting in a chair helping my 6-year-old god brother trying to sell lemonade to people for 25 cents, and I saw a guy and I realized, like, as he was leaving, that he had one arm too, like the exact same way I did. And I didn't say anything because it really didn't matter. He was just buying some stuff at a yard sale with his wife. But I was thinking, I was like, that guy drives a big truck, and I didn't see what kind of truck it was. But it brought me across this topic once again. So I thought I'd make a video about it. And I'm pretty sure to get my license, I might have to be required to have a little knob or some sort of thing to put on the steering wheel that might help me control the steering wheel easier with one arm. Obviously, one arm isn't that hard to, well, let me rephrase that. Driving with one hand probably will not be as hard because, I watch my parents all the time. When you're on the highway, you're laid back, you just got one hand on the wheel, and, just most of the time it goes, you're just laying back, unless you're, like, in a serious, like, in your serious mode, and you're, like, sitting there with both hands on the wheel staring out the friggin' window, or whatever it's called. But, see, for me, like, I don't even know anything about cars. Like, for God's sakes, I don't even know what you call the window in the front of the car. Like, that's how stupid I am when it comes to cars. I don't know anything about cars, don't know any type of cars. The only thing I know is a Honda because my mom has a Honda. And I don't even know what kind it is. I know nothing about cars. And, to be honest, in my opinion, I'm not interested in getting a car whatsoever. And, it's kind of weird that I don't want one. Every teenager wants a car. But for me, it's different, I guess, and I don't think it's having one hand. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think it's just the fact that I don't care about driving as much as other teenagers do. And so, yeah, the way I think I'm probably going to have to get my license is probably put a knob on the steering wheel that I can grasp and, turn in circles. So it'll make it, a little bit easier for me to drive. The only problem with driving with one hand is if, the slightest thing happens, you're screwed. Like, if you're on a highway, as if you have two hands on the wheel, something happens, one hand gets thrown off for something, like, you hit a bump. I don't know. You still have another hand. I don't know. But hopefully we can get a knob on there. That'd be pretty cool. But, I haven't experienced driving yet at all. I'm 15, and my birthday's in May, so I don't know how many months it's been. You can calculate all that up after this video. But, yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to work, like, when I'm able to drive, and I'm going through the class right now with a whole bunch of immature friends, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But other than that, guys, that's all I have to say about that, and I thought this would be really cool to talk about for you guys, especially, knowing how I do things. And I was thinking about how friggin' Brumac hates the Wii, and I know how to play Guitar Hero on the Wii, and I thought I might make a little interesting video about that. Me jamming out on the guitar and making fun of the Wii also. I don't know, a little bit something. But that's all I gotta say. And if I had to tell you one more thing before I'd go, I'd tell you to tell him Brumac sent you. Peace out, guys.